Hello everyone, this is Overclocked here, coming right back into Barotrauma where I left off. So far we've created a security area, a brig, and a gunnery room. What's next is I think I'll work on the engineering area with the engine and all that. I always put those two together. So let's go ahead and copy ourselves some more structures. Let's see. Let's start with the engine. Large engine. One thing I noticed that there's like this little green box in the engine. I want that to be as close as possible. Actually, no. And then there is going to be don't know why I feel like this needs to be perfect. Okay. That's that's the engine. This is definitely going to always be on the back of the ship. Which I don't know if I'm thinking of some planning at the moment. We have this up over here somehow. Don't know. I'm gonna have to take a look into that one. Oh, actually, if I make this like that, and had just a taller room. Nah, I don't like that. Thought I might have. Oh, what happened there? Well, why'd that happen? Alright, you know what? Wiring will be done at the end. No more wiring. That wiring's okay. No, there's no reason for me not to do this wiring. I think that might have just been a one-time fluke. Here's hoping. Toggle state. Let's go ahead and put you up there. Maybe you next to that. There. It's actually not perfectly on that. Shouldn't be able to see the wires above it. There we go. Okay, engine room. Now, the reactor. Just go ahead and shove that really up and close to it. I'm gonna need a few of these for the guns. About one each gun. Hmm. Okay, right next to the reactor, I'm gonna want a cabinet. Now that is so people can have quick, easy access to fuel rods. Maybe secure thing in case people are trying to steal them. They can be moved to a secure container that only maybe the captain, security, or engineering can get a hold of. Actually, I'm also going to say mechanic too, which will be most people. I really don't know why that one would need to be locked. I'm going to want a junction box or two. And to me, junction boxes are unnecessarily large. I mean, even in real life, I would say a lot more power goes through them. They are smaller ones than what's in here. I don't want it too small. How about that? Definitely going to need another. Oh, let's go for 3. Just because I'm sure. We'll probably end up needing 3. Then we'll have some batteries back here. Normally I'm not a big fan of batteries, but I'll make a whole array of batteries. Okay, what's this battery at? 800. That's also at 800. You need to be 801. Okay. Oh, fire extinguisher next to reactor, of course. Can I fit 2? Wish I can get a fire extinguisher holder without the little red symbol. I'm just gonna... Wait, those were the same height. At least they should have been. There we go. Move those over just a bit. Move those back just a bit. And a water pump. And of course, a door. Window door. I want one of mine. Just going to extend this out a little bit. Guess I'll get the door to match that. Here we go. And you'll be on the inside. Almost forgot about this. All the switches are supposed to be on the inside of the rooms they lock. Or force open. Alright. Background for this. I don't know, something very engineering. Bunch of pipes. Why not? Alright. We got an engineering room. Sorry, just getting a drink of water. So what else is there other than engineering? Usually I have an electrical room, but I want to try to avoid that. If I can, hide a junction box into every room. Or however many rooms need a junction box. Let me think here. How big are these rooms comparing? Almost the same size. What if you were right there? I got an access shaft down the middle. May work. Oh, we could have security lock from both sides. And security has direct access to the gunnery room. Okay. Okay. Future plans, though. Actually, no. If I make everything too modular, or just one room at a time, I'm not sure how to get them all to fit after they're made. I need to have some pre-idea of how the room should fit before making the room. So, I'm going to go ahead and move this one to the left, this one to the left, move these out of the way. Actually, I could just, no, one to the left. Highlight all these. Unselect background and move to the left. With that, maybe move all these to the left a bit. Give that monitor some breathing room. Actually, then I can move this to the left. And this light will be brought up to the ceiling like it's supposed to. Nice. Then we'll delete this floor here. Like all that. Move you on down. And because that's how that is, this is actually going to be, oops, closed off. If we're going to do the same thing about this, first thing I want to know is how big is this access shaft going to be? Size of a hatch? No. Hatch. Oh, I'm wrong selection. How about size of the hatch plus 1? Already there. Okay. So then structure, platform, platform, and down here can be a big ballast tank. Oh, then I wouldn't need this little pump here. Oh, that'd be very nice, because that means no one other than security will ever need to go into security because nothing can break in there. Other than maybe the walls will need to be welded, but I like that. So guess we'll work on a ballast tank next. Well, first, I don't want the engine just be like a block. Do you have anything that would make that look nicer? Triangle piece. Let me see. Smear X. Increase size. Increase size. Copy that. Here, Y. I guess I could be back at the ship. Ballast tank here. I do really want to just be able to... Well, I could put a hatch there. Instead, what do we have? This should be one wide. On the other side. There. Hatch. With buttons. Move this ladder up. That. Actually, no. I'll delete that. Put one of those there. Put one of those there. Go ahead and delete these. Move this up. Move this over. I just realized this is going to be a pretty big ballast tank. I have no problem with that. Really big ballast tank. Another cool thing. We really should have a pump in there. Maybe as well as a drain. Because this room you want to drain as quick as possible. At least I would think so. pump. Let's have actually lining up with here. One over. Just have 3 pumps. All of these. It's on. Oh, the tag. I gotta remember what the tag is for those. I can get that later. Decorative. What would be a good ballast tank? Doesn't really matter a whole lot. What's this one look like? No, I want something continuous. Sure, why not? Okay, there's our ballast tank. What next? Man, I should have had like a checklist. But now that I'm putting it together, I'm trying to think of what would best like connect to the like an adjacent room. No, over here. Let me get this for spacing. Also going to lower this wall. Get security over here. That actually kind of looks stupid like that, so I'm going to lower that. I get one of these. Put that in. Move you over. Of course, no one's supposed to be able to just toggle the door never to be shut from that side. Access shaft. What background for the access shaft? So many options. None of them feel very good. This one? Okay, maybe shrink a bit. 5, 4. Yeah, 4. Okay. Of course, there's going to need to be a ladder in there, so people climb up and down. Oh, you're not even. Good enough. Let you go all the way down. Oh, we are going to want one of these down here. just so people don't fall through when the hatch is open. Okay. I think let's get another one of these and put that right there. I think up here, I basically just want cargo all across the whole thing. Is that what I really want, though? Also, something should probably go down here. Actually, I could probably have like a lower airlock as well as an upper. And also make this a bit smaller, but still have it fit. Yeah. Okay, shelves. Crate shelves. Don't want it. Okay. No, I want to copy both those. So we only have to adjust it once. Good. Lots of cargo. This is going to be like a cargo attack ship. Okay. Probably delete these 4. Because people need to get up. I actually still think I want one of these. No, because this actually works great with there not needing to be a pump. Here they're going to want a pump. Oh, and just for spacing, let's go ahead and put that on this side. That's... How much is this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So that's 88. No. 48. I want to be able to at least hold 80 because that's what the best transport ship already does. Then I can definitely declare myself the best transport ship if I can match that. Plus the extra guns. So, I guess... Hold on, 1, 2, 3... No, I have 12. So I need 8 more. Does that work? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5... Wait. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. That's 80. Put a... Actually, a door here. Come on. Move over. Just one. There we go. Don't need 2 of those. And this, I wouldn't mind moving over just a little. Gonna have to figure that one out. Can I just move it like that? Yeah, I can live with that. So that's cargo. Okay. Background. You know, storage doesn't need much special. Okay, that works. Oh, vents. I completely forgot about vents. Okay, there needs to be a vent in here. And there's gonna have to be a vent in here. Which I'll trade places. Fire extinguishers, just because I think that looks better. Hmm. Okay. I think I want... Hmm. Oh, I know. Down here can be engineering. Or mechanical. Now that's annoying from all away from all the deliveries. Hmm. I mean, if I make deliveries like right here, which I guess would make sense, offload in the cargo room. You usually move ammo over there, weapons here, and it would be more just a drop. And I think medical here, helm here, oxygen. At the end of this, we can have another airlock. And up here, well, maybe another airlock like that just goes up one more, airlock up and out and out. Okay. I think I'm starting to see the finishing picture here. Right now, the mechanic stuff, which would be, or is it fabricator? Right there in the corner. Not sure why that's on the ground. Or in the ground. No, I think, like, I wouldn't have to fine-tune the placement of an item. It should just be, that's where it is on the grid when you first spawn it in. Because this bar, or the walls, I have not taken them off the grid. I haven't, like, shift or done fine-tuning. They're always snapping to the grid each, like, snap, snap. But anyway. Where's the deconstructor? Am I just blind? Oh, there it is. I was just blind. Deconstructor. Um, it looks a little stupid being so close to the wall. Let's see if I can move it right without moving it up or down. There we go. It's really all I needed with those two plus lots of storage. What did I say this was going to be? Medical. Which medical is simple. That's going to need, should be here as well, one of those medical thingies. Medical fabricator. Now this I can leave open. I don't think there's any mechanic stuff that needs secure container. Or like a look at their own storage. Medical, I know, needs to be locked. So I might just have this whole room be open. I'm going to grab these 3 cabinets as they are. Move those down here. And maybe some more. Well, let's get rid of these 2 center ones. Actually, let's have 1 in the center. Yeah, that actually looks somewhat kind of clean. And that's quite a bit of storage. Gonna need a ladder here. How would I do an airlock here if I wanted to? Because I do want there to be a lot of storage down here. Yes, maybe like an extra right next to them here. Just lots of storage. This might be stuff they're currently wanting or working on, and all the stuff for the ship. Then suits, diving, large diving, and oxygen. If I make it an airlock down there. I'll have to wait and see. First, medical. Let's go ahead and get a door in there. Is it timed windowed? Yes. Needs to move down and over. Needs to move over slightly still. There we go. I don't want it too long of a sub, so this will probably be the tip of it. I'll go ahead and close that off. I'm going to go ahead and put this in the back. Wouldn't mind some medicine cabinets. Maybe 3 of them, if it fits. I want to research. Research tables are new. don't know what they do. Might as well just have it on the ship, right? Wow, those are huge. Okay. So, how about fabricator over here, which is basically a weird sink. Sink, some drains, some cabinets up top. Research right next to it. Does research table require power? Yes, yes it does. Cabinets just to the left. Squeeze them in. Because we're going to need a pump. Pump, pump, pump. You know what? I think I want that access shaft, or the cargo. To have a hatch. That way water can just stay up there and drain, other than fill up the whole ship if something busts through the top. Not that that probably won't stop us from going down, because that's a huge room. That fills up with water. I mean, that's bigger than the ballast tank. So if that fills up with water, and the ballast tank is completely empty, I think the way the game is designed as far as flotation goes is however you make the ship, it's automatically neutrally buoyant. When the ballast tanks are at 50%. So that means this ballast tank is basically how buoyant it is when it's 50% of water. So that means if you want to go up, it drains it from the ballast tank, or if you want to go down, it adds weight by adding water. So considering that this room is bigger than the ballast tank, it's just this one room is completely filled. If this is completely drained, there's more water in the sub than an empty ballast tank. So we're going to start sinking uncontrollably just from this one room being completely filled up. But at least we won't start super crashing down, because there's a huge difference from this being filled up versus everything being filled up, because there's drifting down and you're going to hit hard, or you're going to go down, you're going to crush, and like your characters are all going to be flinged all over the place and hitting their head and dying on impact if they get thrown against a roof hard enough with internal bleeding and all that. So adding a hatch is just, why not? Okay. I would like one secure case in here. Oh, and up here too. This is something I like to do. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Just move that over a little tad. Actually, let's go ahead and delete these. I can show you what these are later when I start making more items. Right now I just want them evenly spaced. How's that? You need to go over. You need to go over. You went over too far. There we go. There we go. So you can copy that, move that over. Maybe just a little bit to the left. Good enough. Now, when I play online and there's people that I get in that I actually trust, each one of these I can lock with an ID card that I can hand them, and each one will only be able to be unlocked by that one ID. So the only two people that get in here is the captain, which will be me, and whoever else I give it the ID to access each one. So like there's going to be access card 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And with their own personal storage that's locked from everyone else, if they're an assistant that I trust, you know, like, hey, he's fixing stuff, he needs to go in prison area, he doesn't have to deal with security. If he needs to grab a gun to fight something, I don't believe he's going to grab a gun, start killing crewmates, because this game has a problem with that. That pass that I give him for his own personal locker will also allow him access to every single door. And yeah, I like to think that that's something I really enjoy doing, and I will have up to 8 of those. But security. Actually, can I want to delete these? I want to take 2 of these just because they're nice and close together. Yeah, I think that looks better. Wonder if there's like that security monitor. Oh, what's a medical monitor? Does it do something? Can you interact with it? No. Monitor screen. Nope. I remember I was on someone's sub and they had like this monitor station, and you can just cycle through all kinds of other cameras on the ship. That might have just been like a modded item. Camera. Photonics mast? Photonics mast. Whatever. Let me read one more time. Typically used in photonics masts. I'll have to look more into that one. Okay. Let's give medical a room. Actually, there's a room I already like medical to have. Where is it? Not the medbay one. Believe it or not, I like the medbay to be for engineering. Then I just lower the coloring a bit to 150. There we go. Medical. This one. And let's go ahead and get this active shaft over here. And just following the whole, you know, closing everything off. Oh, oops, let's not do that. We just need to... There we go. I think things are looking pretty good. I don't know how to do this part. I wouldn't mind a bottom access airlock. I don't know how to build this without making the ship too much longer. I'll get back to that if I can. Next is this place here, which will be captains, or the helm. Where's machines? Navigation terminal. With a status monitor. Oh, there should be a status monitor somewhere else. What? Can I delete this? Status monitor. Nope. Status monitor. Let's get rid of one of those fire extinguishers. Line that up there. Status monitor. Down. That. Yeah. Got rid of a junction. I am going to have to place a lot more fire extinguishers around. It's almost like a joke at how little I've been placing. I really dislike that vent there. That works. Okay, the medical room is definitely not done. Let's at least get this done. Okay, so navigation and status monitor. It's really the main thing. I don't mind a chair. Just make it feel more captain-y, you ask me. Yeah, but it seems kind of stupid because it's not behind or like in front of. I don't know. can I do this without it looking stupid? Would have to make this higher. Now, when I think I'm playing, I wouldn't actually see the part that's in the ground or underneath there. I still don't like it. I can just imagine that, like, it'll sink when weights put on it, so your knees will actually fit underneath the table or the controls. Okay. I gotta link those two things. Am I showing links? Yeah. Actually, let's not link those. I'm gonna remember to have to do links later. One thing at a time. Otherwise things will get skipped. I don't know. What else should a captain need? Obviously a door. I can put that in now. Actually, let's just get down. Far down. Not just over to the right a little. A little bit more. There we go. Whoa. Ooh, wow, you can really zoom out. Okay. What would the captain's background look like? It says ballast wall, but it looks pretty clean to me. Am I using that anywhere else already? I get that. Yeah. Okay. Secure containers. I would like. Maybe 4 of them. Maybe that's the main thing about the captain's place is a lot of his own storage. Going to need some generators or pumps. Oh, this place doesn't have a pump yet. Oh, right, just there. I don't like that because that part I think is supposed to look like it's going into the wall. So just don't want it like in front of the cabinet. And set up oxygen room. Just gonna have a, of course, time door with window. I can show you what these components and stuff do and how they work. I'm gonna have to do them for the hatches. we go. Oh, almost forgot. Okay, those go in. That one's in. Those down the right. Those are left, right. Oh, I guess I just haven't used too many of those doors. Okay. So then, yeah, no bottom. Uh, Airlock. I just think we already have a good look going on, and if I start curving this up like I did the back, it looks pretty nice. Hmm. Maybe I can make this room a bit shorter. Okay. I guess I can seal up the bottom if nothing's going to go there. So maybe some of these, just really small ones. And some structure. What is a good outside? What does this look like? No. Yeah. Let's near that. Make it a bit thicker. Carry you all the way over. Copy that. Paste it over here. Reverse it. And connect it. Alright. Almost got a full sub here. So up here, maybe one more. Have a room here. I want this a tad bit bigger. Same with this one. Your have an airlock, or I mean a hatch. Now, I realize there's not very many supply cabinets here. I can have all that up top. Can I bring these up here? Hmm. I don't like the way that looks. Let's go ahead and continue this. Oh, I need more battery chargers out there too. I'm gonna raise this all the way up so there's a texture behind that. Hmm. Yeah, we're working on oxygen. Oxygen is going to be in the front here. I need to make sure I have generator. I mean, a pump. Actually, if you ask me, that should be able to go underneath this, which I think I'm going to. Oh, oxygen generator. No, water detector. Pump. Right down there. That way I can put that a little closer to the door. And I'll want a I was thinking biohazard, maybe a toxin hazard. Hmm. Okay, I guess just a cabinet. Cab. And to me, one of the point of this is rooms is to have some planters. Not a whole lot, but some. That way you can at least grow something. Now, it may seem kind of weird to have this be the oxygen room with the planters, but I don't know. To me, like spaceships or something, the idea that plants and oxygen are all like the same system. Gotta get a background for this. I keep forgetting vents, I realize. Oh, this one needs a vent too. Hmm. I'll figure that out in a moment. Decorative panel. Oh, that's just one item. Uh, What is this? Oh, wow, that's fancy. That's too fancy. Eh, it's not horrible. Where's the little dot? There it is. All right. Now over here. Misc. I want... Is it not a... Okay, then, the equipment? Oh, it's definitely Misc, isn't it? Oh, there's one diving suit. Diving suit. Oh. Oh, that's a legacy item? I don't want to use the legacy items. What about the oxygen? Is this a legacy? No. Yeah, I mean, I don't want to use legacy stuff. So I guess I won't use those. I'll just put a bunch of these. And if 5 people are going out at once, that's more than enough for a full team. Oxygen. That's all going to have to be wired up. How much space is there between? About 1 junction box. A small little gap. Okay, that works. Those for their part. So, diving gear, diving suits. I do want some supply cabinets. Gonna It's going to be a bit longer. Going to be custom windowed door. Right there. And somewhere around there. Okay. Under, I think, MISC. Docking hatch. I don't know why I just want the doors like evenly spaced off the docking hatch. I like something to measure my distances off of. That actually should probably go out just a tad. Okay. Going to be a ladder. It goes probably to there. A hatch. It's going to go on there. Some buttons. So I'm going to want 2 down here for reasons later. One here, one there, and one there. A little bit closer. And pumps. More pumps. This room's going to need a pump. Right behind the ladder. Well, not right behind it, but slightly behind it. No water. You need to go down one. There. Next to this might actually need to go down a little bit more than just one. Okay. Backgrounds. How does this look for in here? Ooh, I kind of like that. What if I stretch the texture, give it an offset where that's center and not seen anywhere else? Yeah, I like that. I really don't like that. But I didn't. Everything's so tight, except for the security. But general people can't go in security. Oh, you know what? Supplies or supply sub cap. Oh, I'm supply cabinet. Get rid of that. Put 3 here. Go ahead and move this over. I don't mind hiding things behind ladders. I'll do it to this one too. Oh, this room needs a pump. Oh, no, there's a pump there. Yeah, you can't have these. Not right on the ladder. That's a long ladder. This is tall sub. Going to want these up here. And up here. Maybe right here? Like a climbing out zone. Bring this up here. Mirror Y. I know this one's a bit longer than usual. But I was hoping to leave like the final touches to the third episode, and then we can get going on the fourth. I'm going to call it a stealth sub because it's not round. Not one of the things about the Black Hawk is it was stealth because it had no round edges. It just reflected sonar or something instead of having points where it bounced all directions or back. It just reflected it somewhere else. I don't know. I'm an idiot on a lot of things. Ignore me. Go ahead and put one of these up top. Oh, right. Sure, hope that ends up working. I don't like that. I take different approach. There's got to be one of these that works for vertical. And if it's small, no, I might be able to change the color. No. What is this piece called? Fin A wing. Fin A wing. A wing. Fin A wing. D. Hmm. Oh, that might work. Might be the same thing I just tried, but I'm not seeing any other options. Just have that go down. Yeah. Does every room have a pump? No. This room needs a pump. All right. Don't know if the ladder needs to be up that high. I think it just needs to be there. All right. But now, pump check. Pump, pump, pump. That drains into here, which drains into the ballast. That will drain into the ballast. Pump, 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 pump. All right, don't need that floating out there anymore. Need one more background. And usually, for ballast tank, there's one I just go for. Offset. Yeah, it doesn't really work if it... I like the door sign. Wait, why can't I? Maybe I've offset it the other way? Yeah. I actually think I want to go with a different room. Oh, what about a glass room? Well, that doesn't work with buttons and stuff on the wall. You don't drill buttons into glass. Hmm. Figuring out this item would be the last thing on today's episode. Other than that, I'm going to just do the final touches. Get the wiring done, which might be a time lapse just because of how long it can be. Deciding where I want to put the outside guns, which will probably just be on the edges. Oh, with the angles. Ooh, every part of the ship can be covered. Never thought of that. Nice. Maybe add an electrical coil. And do some touch up on the furniture and move things around in storage. Because I'm not 100% happy with exactly how the whole place is. I would like to get supply cabinets in more places. Maybe just get rid of these. Or not all of them. Maybe just some of them. Put some supply cabinets here. And then, you know, fill up the items or fill things up with some starting items. Which I'm not going to go crazy with. I mean, there's a whole purpose to, you know, trying to build up your sub, not just literally have everything right from the get-go. Come on, just one design. What if I use the fancy thing for the airlock? Um, hmm. Airlock, airlock, airlock. How about this? Let's actually no, let's extend it and push it out one. There, no one sees any border. I want that to actually be 6 then. There we go. That is a very generic looking sub. Nothing too special about it, I think. But it'll do its part. I'm going to try to do the whole campaign with it. Still got some touching up to do. And I'll finish that up in the next episode.